Alright guys, welcome back to our old farmhouse. We are out here, we are finishing up some chores, and we are on another day where it was well over 100. I want to say it was 106. Our indoor thermometer, which is on our under our metal awning, actually registered 118. That's crazy. It's dry. It's honestly not too humid though. I mean, it's humid, but not nearly as bad as what it was. But my helper's here. We got to water the garden. We got our chicks out. They are still doing really good. We brought some scraps out to them a little while ago. They are really kind of having some difficulty finding it, but they do have some watermelon. Give you a look. Yeah. So they have watermelon. We get to work now. So we are going to get everything watered. We have those guys that are still doing really good, so we will go in. We'll hang out with them for a few minutes. We want them to get acclimated to us. And other than that, we're gonna have a pretty easy night. We already got our comfy clothes on, so we'll get this done. And we'll show you guys what it looks like inside the coop, how they're doing, and how much they've grown in just a week. So in all honesty, we don't usually water our tomato plants that much every day. But the last couple of days, like I said, it's been over 100 and everything is drying out so quickly. So we did want to make sure that we are giving a little bit more water tonight. Tomorrow we'll probably repeat, and honestly probably the day after that. Once we reach kind of late into the week, it's supposed to drop down to the high 80s. At that point, we'll start watering like that every other night until we get back down to kind of mid 80s. When that happens, it'll be every 3 days with just a kind of a light mist as needed. Other than that though, as I said in a past vlog, tomato plants typically, you don't want to give them a small amount of water every day. They do, at least in my experience, tend to do much better when they have a heavy watering every usually 2 to 3 days, 3 kind of being critical. So Atlas here, she's going to help me. We're going to get the rest of the garden watered. Atlas, what happened? Did you fall again? You want to check them out? So it looks like they've enjoyed most of the food scraps that we added. Watermelon right now, they are pounding down. Atlas, for some reason, decided she doesn't like watermelon anymore. So we had almost an entire watermelon left, so we threw it out here. That was probably about 15 minutes ago, and they've already ate the majority of it. Now Atlas is off trying to pet the chickens. One of them lets her sometimes, but it's not always a guarantee. Our chickens still, they for some reason don't generally go out too far. This is the furthest they've come out from the coop, so only about half of the run lengthwise has been used, and only about half of it widthwise. Overall, though, they're all doing well. They're about doubled in size in about a week, so they're eating quite a bit of greens outside. They are not consuming too much food inside, so that's saving us some money, and has really been a big help because they were eating so much. As for table scraps, we haven't given them a whole bunch, just some spare food here or there. The watermelon by far is the largest thing that we've given them. Other than that, though, I still do have one pesky chicken, and that's Amelia's cinnamon queen that will not go in the coop at night. The light's on in there. The door is programmed to close at 10 p.m. and unfortunately, that's the second obstacle, is the door is not closing, so we do have to figure that out. But the door is opening every morning on its own. Every night at 10 o'clock, I come out here. I find the cinnamon queen. She's pretty easy to catch because she just lays down in the grass, and toss her in the coop, close the door manually, and that is the night. So pretty long days for us. Generally speaking, about 4 in the morning until usually 10 in the evening is when I go out and close the door and then take a quick shower and head to bed. So it's been a lot of fun, but like I said, they're all doing really great. Looks like someone might try to go back into the coop. Atlas! And these Americana, my gosh, they fly, or try to fly so much. The one that is, try to point at her right there, chasing the other one around, she does seem to be the boss out here. And there is one, I think it's an olive egger, that she kind of gets into some disagreements with. But other than that, no one's been harmed, no injuries, nothing like that. Everyone's getting a good amount of food. Everyone's got access to the water. We have one in the coop, one out here in the run. Once these guys get a little bit bigger and once they are using the entire run, we will add an additional water out here, especially on these hot days. But I do think someone's going to try to head into the run. I don't know. And we do have, if you count real quick, all 15 of them are outside right now. So this is probably only the second or third time that they've all come out together at the same time, but we cannot complain about that. You got him some grass, Atlas? Trying to feed him? Uh-oh. Are you trying to feed me? We got a little videographer over here who's checking out the tripod. It's probably one of her favorite things with helping out. Smile. Atlas. Yeah? Check their water again while we're out here. Oh, we are good with that. Little girl hanging out up here. Their favorite spot under the thorn bush for some reason. And just doing a quick walk around. We haven't had anything else trying to dig in other than the first couple of days that they were in here. we did have something that did try to dig in, and that's why I laid down the boards right here. And since then, everything's been really good. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but we are both sweating. It is after 8 p.m. I want to say it's closer to 8:30, and it's still got to be probably 92, 93 degrees. I think it was 94 when I checked about 15 minutes ago. And it has just been so dry out that, I mean, our yard is just completely, it's just dead everywhere where we're not watering it or that's in the sun. This side gets quite a bit of water from our sump pump, so fortunate for this area. It'll be doing okay, but even the rest of our yard, I mean, it's bad. Right, girl? We're both sweating, so we just got done. Garden's watered, chickens are fed. We cleaned up, we did our check. I will come back out and I will get their food, the watermelon that's in there when I close them up for the night. Other than that, everything's picked up, water shut off. We are calling it a day. We are heading in for some iced tea, right, girl? Drink. And then we'll be all done really for the day. So thanks for watching. As always, make sure you subscribe. And other than that, we'll see you on the next vlog.